Hello, nice to meet you, Zarah. Please come in. Please have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Before we start our session today, would you like tea or water?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. Here you go. Make yourself warm. I know outside is very cold today, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. How did you come by today?
It was good.
How did you travel?
I mean, the weather was really bad.
Oh yeah, it's really bad out there.
Yeah.
That's why I give you the offer the tea because you need to warm yourself. I know. But how did you travel?
I came here by bus.
Oh, okay.
It took me 2 trips.
2 trips to get here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Nalini. I'm your social service worker, and I'll be here to help you and understand what I do, and for you to open up and feel free to express yourself while we're talking. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to give you a consent form so you can sign. First, read it and then sign it. This to so you can know your rights and what we do here and how we can help you in your case. If you have any questions, please let me know during the consent form. Thank you. I might have to break this consent form, and just in case that you make any harm to yourself or others, I'll have to make ethical checks around that, okay? So, I know you're new to this country, new to Canada. You just arrived to Canada, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, let's get started. I'd just like to know so tell me about, before we get started, this meeting will be 30 minutes long, and I would like to know, how do you feel right now? Please express yourself.
I just came here 4 months ago, and I've been detained back home, and
Okay, calm down. I don't want I know this is a lot for you at the same time, but we'll start slowly, okay? So I want you to tell me about yourself, but before we get to that point, I want you to actually tell me how you come to Canada. First thing first, how did you come to Canada?
I came here by plane.
By
But
plane?
my family bribed a guard back home.
Okay. When did you leave your country? How long?
It was 6 months ago.
Okay. Also, tell me, how may I assist you today? What are you looking for out of this whole meeting today?
I'm looking for. I need to integrate my life into Canada. I'm still a new individual here.
Okay.
So I don't know much about resources and services that they have here.
Okay. So, if you need to cry, you need to let out, really tell me, don't hold anything back. This is why I'm here. I'm here to listen, give you support, make suggestions, and direct you in the right way, the right steps that you need to go. So, just let it out if you need to cry. I know that you are in pain right now. I can hear it through your voice. Please just let it out. Just you need to cry, cry. Put your feet on the floor. Put your 2 feet on the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. Have a Kleenex if you need to cry. And during this interview, I'll have to give you this stress ball. Hold on to this. Squeeze it as hard as you can to tell me your pain, your feelings, how you feel. This for the whole duration. I think you need to have the stress ball in case you need to know it to help you coping with your stress right now. I understand. And have a sip of tea. I know to calm you down and to relieve you. I know it's very cold. You took the bus to get here. It's a lot of work for you to do. So I'm wondering, would you be helpful to take some deep breaths? That's a good idea that you took some breaths right now. How do you cope with stress?
Well, I just listen to music from my country back home.
Okay.
I exercise. I read poetry.
That's great. Oh, you're doing a good stuff already. Okay. But when do you know when anxiety comes in? How do you feel?
Well, back home, the guards there, I was detained and due to political issues. And the guards there, they violated me, and they they cause a lot of harm and pain.
Yeah, but I need to know, like, what do you do when anxiety comes on? Like, how do you know when you feel anxiety? What happens to you?
Well, whenever
You're being questioned?
whenever I'm being questioned, like my psychologist keeps mentioning the traumatic events that I experienced back home, and
Okay.
that was really frightening. It's very frightening for me to rehearse that and
You know, I understand that that's
Very
hard.
stressful.
You know, I give you courage for coming here today. It took you a lot of effort to come to this country as well, to come to a new foreign country that you know have no idea about, and to taking a big leap to come to this information meeting right now that we're having right now.
Yeah.
That took courage. I applaud you for that. Thanks for coming, sitting down. From a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being not satisfied, 5 being neutral, and 10 being satisfied. How do you feel right now in this
Well,
interview?
Right now I feel. Are you saying about the counseling
Yes.
session, or?
Yeah, not your story. Talking about the counseling. How do you feel at this moment from 1 to 10?
Well, right now I feel a little bit more relaxed now that I'm here to see you as a
Okay.
counselor.
Okay. So I just like to know as well.
I feel 7.
While you were living in Iran, did you move to any part of Iran to stay for safety? Did you seek safety anywhere in Iran?
No, I did not. I did not move to another country. I did not try to seek
This is your
safety.
first
I did
place
not know.
here in Canada.
Yeah, I did not
Okay.
know I was
Do you
gonna-
believe if you were to be in Iran, would you be harmed or threatened, or would any
Yes.
person or group would try to harm you if you were still back home?
Yes, I feel like I would be killed.
Okay. Okay, because you were in prison for 4 years, and
Yes.
there are other women just like you that were there, and you see what happened. right?
Yes.
Okay, it's a lot that you had to go under on. Like that's a lot of pressure for you as a young woman in your 20s. I understand. It appears that you're feeling stuck right now. I understand that you're feeling this way. I'm wondering if it would happen if you would if it like I'm just wondering what would happen if you were to take a step back from your situation, look at a situation that you're in right now as though you were observing from other person.
Yeah. If I were to look at somebody that's just like me, I would feel really bad for them. I'm sad, and I would understand what they went through. I understand that jail is a good experience for anybody, and being locked up is not a really good feeling. So yeah,
Okay, I understand. Great. Tell me about your family back home.
they're very loving parents. I have really loving parents, and friends, and family, and brothers and sisters. They love me and support me.
That's great. You have a good backbone of your family. They're supportive. They're the ones who bring you to Canada, right?
Yes.
They helped you along the way.
Yes.
The Brabant Guard
Yeah.
for you to escape from the detention, right? To
Yeah.
come to Canada. But
Yeah.
okay,
I'm scared that they might deport me. I came here with a fake passport.
okay, I see. That is why you're scared and frightened of all these things, right?
Yeah.
You feel uncertain about staying in Canada.
When I came to immigration center here in Canada, I feared that because of my fake identity, they would just not accept my application. They would just send me back home. As soon as I started explaining my story to them, my situation, that is when I realized that they let me come for a hearing. So,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, that's how you feel. Okay. How would you like me to help you right now? Like, do you want me to provide any information or resources to you? What do you need at this moment in your life right now?
Well, I need a lot of food because I don't have food at home. I need some income. I need money, and I need a job to like.
How is your
and language classes. I don't know how to speak and write English really good.
Okay, well, so I can help you on that. Let me see what I can get for you. Good. I have some resources, and we will arrange for all of this. We have newcomer women's services, so if you need help with the citizenship form, we can arrange for you. transportation. We can give you extra money for transportation costs. We can provide ESL. We can arrange with your lawyer to know that you'll take ESL classes as well. We can help with providing the food bank services, shelter services. So like Salvation Army, they provide shelter and food. We also have a place called Knight's Table. They also provide with food services. United Way, and the United Achievers, they also provide with food and services that you might need, assistance with money, and all this stuff that you might need for daily living expense as well. So just keep this with you. Also, with that being said, it's great that you came out today. And also, I just like to know, is there anything I can do to help you in other ways, like coping with stress? You need things like that information as well too, right? I have some techniques for deep breathing, like how we just had deep breathing for right now. You need to also know how to, be in a safe place. Coming to Canada, you are secure and safe here in Canada, so just make aware that you are safe in this country. Yawning, keeping it calm, you could breathe in all the time. Also, we have a list of 50 ways to take a break whenever you need to calm down. You have this as well to keep this with you as a guide. Relaxation music, so all the good stuff. And also, before you leave today, I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you this, so you're going to keep it. We have a book, so you could keep notes and to journalize your thoughts and feelings. I have this for you. It's as a notepad for you to jot down ideas, poetry. This is great. A CD that we have for relaxation, so it could calm your nerves and anxiety. And we have this included with a headphone set with your music. A stress ball. You have your very own one here. And I will give you a wristband. It has like quotes around it, like positive quotes, so you can always look and remind yourself, great things about yourself, happy, positive things. And we have a pen, so you could keep this pen.
Thank you.
All this will be offered to you. All this will be offered to you. You need to help.
That's so nice.
Yes, I need to help you get back on your feet and be strong, as you are already. You're a strong woman. Thanks for coming out. You're very strong for reaching out today to our services.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you for helping me.
Yes. So we'll continue on with more questions as we go along with the session.
Like, are you doing anything to harm yourself?
No.
Or taking anything?
No.
Now, did the lawyer help or assist you in the courtroom?
Yes, he did. He sent me to a settlement agency, and then from there I got emotional support from somebody there, and then they also helped me with they gave me some advice. From that, I also was directed to a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist also, she made a report on my claim for my support for my refugee determination hearing, which I'll be needing help later on. That is why I'm here for your support, because I need help for my hearing as well as I'm going through all of this process.
How do you feel right now?
I feel not great. I don't feel good right now. I feel very nervous. I feel chills. I feel like it's all happening to me again. I feel like whenever I talk about it, I feel shaky inside. I feel like it's all happening again and again. I feel embarrassed to talk about it.
It sounds like you're feeling very unhappy and sad.
So yeah, I went through a lot, and I feel like I'm experiencing it again, like in my detention center when I was kept in a cold, not clean environment. It was very bad in there, so I feel like that again.
How have you managed to survive and thrive thus far, given all the challenges you have to contend with?
How I feel right now?
Yeah.
My challenges?
Yeah.
I feel I conquer a lot. but I need a push. I need support systems. I need you to help me to help me with my hearing.
And I understand that. And in fact, I can help with hearing, to prepare you emotionally and make you physically, have you physically feel strong and confident that you're able to conquer the interview in your hearing. So yes, we can, and we call that a mock interview. We can have the mock interview set up for you next week. It's just an interview that I can ask you questions to prepare you for the hearing, and I'll go back and forth between me and you. And I will also provide you some grounding techniques. Also some meditation, listening to relaxing music to calm your mind. And yes,
Thank you.
so here's also a stress ball for you to keep there while you're in the hearing. It's just a grounding technique for you to help you. And yes, and I can set up interpreter for you at the hearing too. Just I understand that you speak Farsi, am I?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I can set that interpreter for you. In case you don't understand anything or you need clarification with the language. Yes. So
Thank you for this bag. Thank you for giving me this bag.
Oh,
I
you're
will
very
use
welcome.
it. I like all the things you have given to me. I will use it. It will help me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
how have you been able to rise to the challenges put before you?
Challenges? Well, I don't know if you know, but I was suspected for political activity in Iran. That's why I was held in detention for 4 years. As you know, that with Iranian women, I'm Iranian women, we are underrepresented in our public politics and parliament. We don't have a rights for anything that we want in our country. That's why I was held back. And for me, coming to Canada really helped me. My family supported me to come to Canada, and that's what my biggest challenges are right now.
What have you learned about yourself and your world during your struggles?
Myself and my world. I learned that I conquer a lot for myself, and I'm still pushing myself to a new country. I'm uncertain about living here in Canada because I don't know my rights. I don't know what my rights are, and then I don't know how to integrate society. And thank you for your resources, though. Thank you for providing me with information that I need to find the right shelters and information. I'll need financial assistance. I'll need help on that as well.
Which of these difficulties have given you special strengths, insight, or skills?
What skills do I need?
No, like what has, based on these difficulties that you face, what strengths have you learned from that? What skills or techniques?
From my experience,
Yes.
I learned I had to undergo sacrifice. To be kept away from everybody that I loved. I learned how to build endurance
Yes.
and patience.
What people have given you special strengths, insights, or skills?
The people with my family. And people like the lawyer that's helping me now, and my psychiatrist. And thanks for you for helping me now. Right now, I appreciate that.
What associations, resources have you looked for and that have been helpful for you in the past?
With sources,
Resources, yes.
in the past, coming to Canada, I had no resources. The only person that helped me was my lawyer. He put me through the settlement agency, and from them, they helped me. They give me emotional support as a resource, and they also give me advice that I needed to help me. And then I had the psychiatrist who helped me a little bit in writing up my report form. for my determination hearing. It's coming up, but it's coming up soon. But I still need help on that. So I need you to help me to work on that area. This is the only resources I have. It's just you three. You're my counselor now, so I need your help.
When things were going well in your life, what was different?
Different. I like when my family was all around me. I was living in a place that I had freedom and support from my friends. But soon as I was taken away, I didn't have all of this. It was all gone.
Okay. Now think about a day in your life where things were going well and none of this happened, right? That suddenly that happened where you weren't being detained back home. How would that situation look like then?
If I was not kept in prison,
Yes.
how my situation would be like?
Yes, how would it be different? How would your life be different from that?
Well, I'm in my 20s right now, and I was looking forward to living a happy life with my family, my friends. I was going to school as well. I was going to school, but then as soon as I started advocating with the rights of women freedom, that's when everything started happening. That's when they pulled me out from that, and they suspected me of political activity. And we as women are underrepresented in that areas of that. So that's why I was kept in prison. I couldn't fight, I didn't have no freedom. My
Okay.
freedom was taken away.
Let's say suddenly you woke up one day and a miracle happened, right? Everything started running smoothly and your most desirable wishes came true. How would that look like? Like how would you see your life after that?
If a miracle has happened in my life,
Yeah.
I will feel happy. If I could go back and reverse the changes in my life, I'll be happy for that. I will never regret that. I will always be happy for miracles to happen in my life. I wouldn't want to relive the past and go through that experience that I did.
What special things from the past brought you enjoyment and happiness?
My past experience, it just, I forget how it feels to have a family and to be around loved ones in my life. I'm by myself here in Canada.
What parts of your world would you like to capture, reinvent, or relive?
To relive, to live a better life, to not go back to where I was before, and to relive a better life. It's all over again.
What now do you want out of life? What are your hopes, visions, and aspirations?
Well, for now, I want to settle in Canada. I want to get a job here in Canada. I want to become better in my English. I need to have good financial support. I just need to be at peace and away from war.
What do you like to do for fun? What are some of your special talents or
I
abilities?
like to write poetry. When I'm feeling down, I like to write poetry. And I like to exercise, and I also like to listen to soft music. Thank you for the CD. I will listen to it. Thank you so much. I will use it.
How far along are you towards achieving your goals?
How far I want to achieve my goals?
How far along are you from achieving your desired goals?
I think I need to get you to help me I need to get a job. I need to work on getting a job. And then maybe a year from now, I think everything will make progression. That's what I think. I need to settle into a job and get money.
What special people or individuals will help you move towards that direction?
I think that my lawyer will help me, my psychiatrist can help me, and maybe you can help me. I only have you guys as my resources. I have no one else here in Canada.
How can I help you achieve your goals and recover those special abilities in the times that you have had in the past?
Like I told you, I need to get help. I want you to assist me in getting money. I need money. I need food. I need a good place to stay. I'm staying in a cold basement, and it's cold, dark. I feel like spiders are always around me. When I walk down the street alone, I feel like I'm reliving that same past. I need you to help me to get a better life, better housing, all that stuff.
Okay, Nalini. Zarah. Thank you for the interview. For me. It's nice to have you here today. I wish you good luck in your hearing. Whenever feel free to contact me next week, and I will book you an appointment. When are you free or available? To
Next Wednesday.
Just so you know, I have copy of confidentiality, and just to restate, I am with Savamuho. I was your counselor, and it was really nice seeing you. And thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all of this. Thank
Yes,
you.
I wish you the best in your future endeavors, and I hope to see you again soon next week. Here's my business card. If you need anything,
Is it your number?
yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll call you if I need any. If I have any concerns, I'll call you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.